The Prophet ﷺ, when he came to the interaction with wives, he was the role model. And he used to encourage women and men to live in harmony, but men had the upper hand. So he used to always advise them. He used to say, alayhi salatu wasalam, the best among the men in Iman is the best in character. And the best of them is the best to his women. So you want to know if you're the best? Look how you deal with your wife. Bracket, bracket, S. If you have more than one wife, may Allah be with you. But if you have one wife, you're muwahhid, alhamdulillah. You believe in monotheism, inshallah, and in tawheed. But you have to be careful because it's a very thin line. If you slip, you go to hell. That is why the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, and we will come to talk about this later on. Generally speaking, with strangers, we are very good in character. We laugh, we smile, we're kind, we're generous. But when it comes to our wives, we are a different person. And a lot of the women complain, my husband is always grumpy. My husband is always not communicating. He doesn't speak to us. A few hours ago, I had a counseling session with a couple from America. And the couple were together. The wife was weeping. What's your complaint? He never talks to me. He never has any quality time with me. He never smiles in my face. I only am responsible for the children. So I spoke to the boy or to the man and I said, is what she's saying true? He said, yes. I said, why? He said, I'm busy, I'm doing work, I'm collecting for the family, blah, blah, blah. I said to him 2 or 3 questions. Number 1, when was the last time you said to her words of compassion? He said, such as? I said, mashallah. You don't know what compassion is? I love you. I miss you. He said, I don't remember. Wallah. So I said, okay, when was the last time you encouraged her and said, mashallah, the food is excellent. Mashallah, you look beautiful, nice dress. I love your makeup. I like you, the way you're wearing your hair. He said, no, never. He said, okay, would you like her to hear it from someone else? I said, of course not. I said, okay, there's a void, an emptiness in her heart. Fill it up. This is what I do with my wife. Alhamdulillah, after 40 years of marriage. When I travel, I text her. Every single day, 3-4 times. I miss you, I love you. I want the days to go, inshallah, quickly so that I can see you again. And she says, what's wrong? What's happening? What, did you do something wrong? Confess. This is how we roll. This is how we work. Even if I don't want to, I do it because this ignites the love. And this is what you should do. Unfortunately, a lot of the men don't do that. Don't follow the role of the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet never ever laid a hand on a woman. Never beat his wife in his life, alhamdulillah. He's our role model. I don't want to put you on the hot seat, but if I said, those who did hit their wives, raise your hands. I think everybody will leave. So no need, no need. The Prophet ﷺ said, a lot of the women came to my wives complaining from their men that they beat them up. By Allah, the Prophet swears, they are not the best of you. You lay your hand on a woman, you're not a real man. You're a real man, come and face someone your size. Go and do this with her brother, or with her uncle, or with her father. You won't dare, because they'll beat the heck out of you. But this wife, this poor woman, she's afraid of, I divorce you. She's afraid for the 3, 4 children she has. She's afraid because she doesn't have qualification to work or to earn. That's why she has to zip it up. Fear Allah Azza wa Jal. On the far extreme, we have men who took off their pants. This is not rated R, don't worry. Took off their pants and made their wives wear them. So the wives are the men of the house. The woman goes and travels without mahram. She mixes with men. She flirts with men. She does haram things. And the man is, I'm happy. She's a good woman. Akhi, this is haram. You have to do what the Prophet did, alayhi salatu wasalam. Be kind, gentle, sweet, but at the same time be firm when it is related to halal and haram issues. Also, the way of the Prophet was, alayhi salatu wasalam, that he used to give a helping hand to his wives, which most of us don't. Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, was asked, what work did the Prophet do in his home, alayhi salatu wasalam? She said he used to work in assisting his wives until the salat is called. He leaves and goes for salat. So in his house, he used to, as she said in another hadith, he used to clean his clothes from any fleas. He used to milk his own sheep or goat. He used to serve himself, sew his own garments, string his own shoes, and fix his own bucket. So this is the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam work at the house. What do we men do in the house? Sit on our lazy chair, have 3 remote controls in front of us, and a big popcorn, and give instructions. Give me water, give me Diet Pepsi, put some ice, I need foot massage, and this is what we do in the house. We are like kings. Then we expect all of these things without giving in return. And the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, though he had more than one wife, he was fair. And his fairness is that he divides equally the number of nights. He's fair in expenditure of finance, money. He doesn't favor one over the other. And he sees them, and this is something a lot of those who have wives, multiple wives, don't know of. He sees them every single day. Aisha says, may Allah be pleased with her, every single day the Prophet used to pass by all of us 9 wives. Every single house he passes every single day. And he comes and approaches without touching. Yani no hanky-panky, but just go, how are you, how are things, are fine, and he checks on them until he reaches the last one, which he will spend the night, and he stays there. Most of men who have 2 or more wives, on the wife day or night, he ignores the second one totally, not talking to her, not speaking to her, not doing anything. So the Prophet ﷺ used to do this, by the way, twice a day, after Fajr and after Asr. After Fajr, he used to, as Ibn Hajar says, after Fajr only salam. Assalamu alaikum, everything is fine, and he leaves in Fajr. After Asr, Ibn Hajar says, is when he sits 9 homes. He sits for 5-10 minutes of our things, any coffee, anything. He talks normally and goes to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and to the 9th house to settle there. Where is this beautiful akhlaq? When I have women coming to me complaining that their husband did not speak with them for the past 3 months. Wallahi, I had letters written and sent to me in my masjid. And I read the letter, it's from the daughter. She's in her mid-20s. She says, my father did not speak with my mother for 2 years. May Allah rest his soul in peace. He died. He was an airline captain. And I know personally. And she says, if you can put some sense in his head. 2 years he comes and leaves like a guest. She irons, she cooks, she serves, everything. But he does not speak with her. He lives in a room and she lives in another room. What kind of a man is this? Is this the way of the Prophet? I know men would justify this. Oh, Shaykh, you don't know what she did. She did this, she said that. No, this is not a reason. Do what the Prophet did and you will be a real man.